Hey guys, this is Master, and now that Pokemon X and Y has been, come out in some parts of the world, since the US hasn't got it, I'm gonna do this right now. Okay, so Fitcha announced it's going to be of two different Pokemon, as in the rest of the Kanto starters. Yeah, doing this all in one video for once. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Blastoise. Now, Blastoise is actually my favorite of the Kanto starters. Granted, Ivysaur is still one of my favorite Pokemon ever. The Squirtle line that actually I'm more excited for. All right, so yeah, Blastoise compared to Venusaur and Charizard is the more balanced of the two. In that, granted, it's more bulky than both of them. Its attack special attack set are more or less equal, and the defense special defense are more or less equal. So that's the same by more balanced. All right, however, because it's considered bulky water, it does have. I'm gonna put a set based on the fact that it has like rain support ability called Rain Dish, which allows it to heal when it's raining. So therefore, might as well just start it up. So the defensive rain sets, I call it. So 4 moves, 1 attack. Okay, I'm gonna start with any water attack. So any water attack will do. And by that I mean like you can pick Surge, you can pick Hydro Pump, you can pick Waterfall, you can pick Dive, whatever. Like, I don't care if it's going to end up being more special or physical. The rest of the 3 moves don't matter. So any water tech will do, you choose. And the next 3 moves are basically the push defense of it. Toxic, Ocarina, Substitute. So Substitute because, well, yeah. And we have Ocarina to heal HP twice. So, well, 3 times in this case. So the Ocarina to heal, we got Rain Dish to heal, and we got Leftovers to heal. So yes, you can heal three times, and you put up a substitute too. It's pretty awesome. And since Blastoise isn't exactly that fast, you can actually if you have enough HP, you can actually set up a substitute and then start healing. Next move is Toxic. Of course, yeah, you're gonna need to whittle down the opponent's HP somehow. So might as well just put it through Toxic. Of course, if you face a Tentacruel, you're screwed, but still. So if someone faces a Tentacruel, yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Alright, so yeah, Rain Dish. I don't care what nature you want it. So yeah, you can pick any nature you choose. I don't really care. If you want more defensive ability, go ahead. If you want more offensive ability, go ahead. If you want more speed, again, go ahead. For the stats, I decided to go for put defense and special defense more or less equal, so you get like equal amount of both. Because you wouldn't know if you Sure, you might want to get one or the other in terms of which side of bulk you want, but if you just want to be careful, you can get both of them, and then put the rest on HP. And then of course the item leftovers. So there you go. This is basically like you can heal the heal 3 times defensive Rain Blastoise. Okay, next one, of course, the obligatory physical special sets that pretty much require like mostly 4 moves. So here we go, my usual 4 move set. A 4 attack moveset. Physical. Waterfall or Aqua Tail for stab. Because Waterfall is accurate if you want Aqua Tail for a bit more, for at least the 90 power. If you want to go really fast, go for Waterfall, so you might have a chance of flinching, but I say go Aqua Tail if you want the raw power. Ice Punch because, well, water and ice are pretty. Well, yeah, Water Pokemon tends to ice move, so might as well just get an ice move. And to deal with other water types, you can have Earthquake. However, if you face a Gyarados, well, the last move so you can go anything. Like, I don't really know what the last move should be, so you could put the last move something you would never expect, so something your opponent would never expect. So I guess you could put anything on that last slot. So what matters is just those 3. Any of the abilities will do. I mean, if you want to go for the Rain Heal, go right ahead. Or if you want to actually use Torrent for some reason or another, go ahead. Since plus, it might have both to actually live a hit. I put Adamant Nature. I think it's because the speed on Blastoise doesn't really matter that much. But of course, you can just Scarf it. So, stats, go all out on attack, and then divide between the 252 and the other 4 on either HP or speed. If you want to be more speedy, go ahead. If you want to be a bit more bulk, go right ahead. And, of course, short span of Scarf, depending on, well, your choice. That's that. And now for the special sets, of course, because you're going to have to. Hydro Pump Blizzard, or Ice Beam Blizzard. Of course, like, the water and Ice move, obviously. Uh, I recommend Hidden Power, Grass, or Electric, depending on, well, you choose, because you need to have something that decay water, because Blastoise doesn't know any move that's super effective against water. So, I suggest you go for the Hidden Power, Grass, or Electric to deal with other grass, water types. Grass, if you know you're going to deal with ground types, or Electric if you want to know how to deal with flying types. Either way, Ice Beam Blizzard will do neutral damage, so it doesn't matter. And the fourth set, again, anything will do. Just you can make that last move more of a surprise. And the stats are pretty much the same thing as the physical set, no big deal. Alright, so again, to be honest, as much as I like Blastoise, I'm not entirely sure what to do with a set. I mean, obviously the defensive range is actually pretty hilarious. I think I did this with Azumarill once, so it was a pretty awesome moveset for bulky water, especially for Blastoise. Okay, and now time for Venusaur. Okay, so Venusaur, well, let's just say this. Venusaur tends to rely on Sun now, pretty much exclusively, because it has the ability Chlorophyll, which doubles its speed and rain. And, well, why? Why do you not want to have double speed? And since it has been confirmed for Gen 6 that the weather abilities only last 5 turns, just like the weather moves, might as well just keep going with the Gen 5's permanent weather. So, yeah, you can have Sun Love for all these movesets, because they all rely specifically on Chlorophyll. So I'm going to start with the gimmick set, the Stall set. Now, I don't know how many Venusaur users do this, but actually this is my personal favorite of them, because it's not as obvious. So, Sleep Powder, Substitute, Leech Seed, and a Grass move or Sludge Bomb. Since Venusaur is special bulky, but you could probably deal with the Sleep Powder first, because it's fast and you might be able to put it to sleep, and Sleep Powder has pretty good accuracy too. So just Sleep Powder, make it go to sleep, and then do Leech Seed, or Substitute Leech Seed, or Leech Seed Substitute, depending on which order. I don't care you want. If you know you're gonna switch, I guess go for the Substitute first in case your opponent switches to a Grass type. So or has a Pokemon with a Magic Bounce. So just in case, go for the sub first. And then go for the Leech Seed. Of course, Leech Seed doesn't affect Grass types, so that's why the fourth set I included Sludge Bomb instead of, let's say, Solar Beam or Giga Drain. Because if you know what you're going to deal with Grass types, either switch out or use Sludge Bomb. Solar Beam, because you're going to have the Sun anyway, might as well just get one of those powerful Grass type moves. And Giga Drain, I guess do Giga Drain if you know just want to like heal a lot fast. And also, with Giga Drain, you also have the item Big Root, so you can heal more while you do damage. I put Bold Nature here, but I don't know when I finish editing. I don't know if it's gonna be something else, because Venusaur doesn't have good defense compared to a special defense. So I say put Bold Nature just so you'll need it. Of course, you can also put the Timid Nature if you really want speed. But if you really want speed, go for the Timid. But if you think Chlorophyll is enough for your Venusaur, go for the bulk. Stats, more defense, more HP, more special attack. Because unless you want more speed, go right ahead. But if you think Chlorophyll is enough to get your Venusaur enough speed, go right ahead. The item's gonna be Big Root if you want Giga Drain, or Black Sludge once if something else. All right, and now time for the obligatory special physical set. Now the special set is more obvious. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Solar Beam because, well, of course you're gonna have permanent Sun up while using Venusaur, so might as well fire off Solar Beam. Growth. So if you don't want growth and you want a choice item, go for that. But growth for the because at the Sun you can raise attack and special attack twice, so might as well just go for that. And Sludge Bomb, because but if you notice that all these moves are not exactly good against poison types. So if you want neutral coverage, go for the Hidden Power Fire or Weather Ball for a specific event. Also, you can also make Hidden Power Psychic or Hidden Power Ground, because I'd say go for the Hidden Power Ground or Fire. Because of the Sun, the Hidden Power Fire gets boosted a bit more. Also, it have the event Bulbasaur from, I think, Japan and Korea. If it just so happens to have it, or Janet, whatever, you can teach it Weather Ball, which is an event only move that it either doubles its power in any kind of weather and changes type depending on the weather. So you can have a base 100 fire move with a permanent sun. So that's pretty awesome to have. Modest nature, of course, if you want to go for speed, etc., etc. Go for maximum speed stuff, massive special attack, and black sludge because, well, of course, if you want something else, go ahead. But I didn't put choice item here because of growth. That's that. And now finally for the physical set. Okay, so for the stat boosting move, or of course, if you choose not to have a stat boosting move, curse or growth. I put curse here because, well, Venusaur clearing curse and power up together if you breed it with a Ferroseed Ferrothorn. So, or Ferrothorn. No, I prefer to say Ferrothorn. It's much easier to say. Besides the term ferro, magnetic, and stuff like that, so it's much easier to say Ferrothorn. Anyway, or of course, if you don't want to get the cursed growth, you can also choose to get a fourth move and put a slap a choice item in here. And then of course your stat with power up. It's not that accurate. However, if you're satisfied with Fire Blast, it will be satisfied with power up. Earthquake, so you can deal with poison types, and if you know you can't deal with grass types, you can have return. Or alternatively, if you know you're gonna face a dragon flying, have outrage, because Mr. could learn that apparently. How about that? And of course, chlorophyll, adamant. Again, if you want speed, go ahead. And the item again, black sludge. But if you want to go for choice item, go ahead. That's pretty much it for those two. They're both. I feel like they both have sort of similar in aspects. It's kind of bummer that they both don't have alternate mega evolutions, but you know, I guess it's fine. I mean, Venusaur has thick fat, which actually makes it even more bulky, so the stall system is even better. Blastoise has a stupid ability that may or may not be really stupid, depending on what moveset it's gonna get in 6th gen. But that's pretty much it for these two. I'm gonna try to get Gallade as fast as possible, or maybe even like probably wait it out until after Black White comes out, the rest of the world. So yeah, so Gallade's gonna be the final feature analysis. So after that, I'm not gonna do any more. Okay, so that is all. So see you guys later for the last feature analysis.